Hello everyone, welcome to Mithun Technologies. So in this video, I'm going to explain you what are the interview questions they are going to ask when you are applying for the DevOps position. Right. So first we'll go with some of the questions. Okay, and we'll see what are the questions they are going to ask and how we have to answer it. So the first question: can you explain me the directory structure for the Linux? Okay, so in the Linux server, if you see that one directory called as root directory, so forward slash we are going to call as root directory, or we can call as parent directory, right? So this directory is equal to that C drive in your Windows operating system. So this directory contains many subdirectories. So what are the important subdirectories? Home is a one subdirectory. Okay, so it contains home is a one subdirectory in the root directory. So home subdirectory contains the user's information, right? So in the Linux operating system, you can create a number of users. Each user, it is going to create a one directory with the username in the home directory. Okay, so like that bin directory. Okay, so what is this bin directory contains? Okay, so this bin directory contains binary files. Bin directory contains binary files. Each command we have binary files are there. So those binary files are available in the bin directory. And we have another directory called as sbin. Okay, so sbin means system bin. Sbin directory also contains that binary files. Okay, so here bin also contains the binary files. Sbin directory also contains the binary files. Right. So then what is the difference between sbin and bin? Okay, so in the bin directory, whatever the files are there, those binary files are able to accessible by normal user. Whatever the files are which are available in sbin directory, those binary files are can be able to accessible by root user. As a normal user, the binary files which are available in sbin directory not able to accessible. Right? As a root user, he can able to access the binary files which are available in bin directory as well as sbin also. But as a normal user, he can able to access the binaries which are available in only in the bin directory. Right? So like another directory, etc directory. Okay, so etc directory contains all the configuration files. Configuration files. So what are the important configuration files? Sudoers, right? Passwd, shadow, modd, sshd underscore config, right? Cron dot allow, cron dot deny. So like this, many configuration files are there. So these configurations are available in the etc directory. Okay. Then next directory is lib directory. So lib directory contains libraries. Okay. So your operating system libraries are going to be available in the lib directory. OPT directory. So this OPT directory is going to install that third party software. Like suppose DevOps tools, and Maven, right? Tomcat, Nexus, SonarKey, right? So all these softwares we are going to install in the OPT directory, right? So OPT directory can be accessible by only the root user. As a normal user, you are not able to access. So another important directory, PROC, process. See, in the Linux, if you execute any command, right? If you run any shell, it is going to create a process ID. So all the process related information is available in the PROC directory. Along with this one, it contains that one file called as CPU info. So it contains that this is a one file name, CPU info, right? So this CPU info file contains that your CPU information, right? Then DEV. DEV means device. All your external devices, whatever you have attached to your server, like a hard disk, right? Printers. So whatever you have attached, connected with your server, those devices information is available in the DEV directory, right? And another directory, temp directory, right? So this temp directory can be accessible by any of the user. So it is going to use it for temporary purpose, right? So like this, many subdirectories are there, but whatever I have here listed, these are the important directories we are going to use. So let me connect to the server and let me show you these directories. Okay, so if you go to that AWS here, admin console, connect to this server, and so I'm connecting to this Linux server from my MacBook. So let me connect it. Okay. So I have successfully connected with the normal user. Okay. So switch to the root user. So if you want to switch to the root user, sudo, right, su hyphen. Now you have switched to the root user. Okay. Just go to the root directory, cd slash forward slash. So right now if you see, you are in the root directory, and root directory contains many subdirectories. See, bin, dev, etc, home, lib, right, proc, opt, right, sbin, tmp, right. So like this, these are the directories are available in the your root directory. So if you go to that home directory, if you see here, ec2 hyphen user, this is a one of the directory, because by default, right, if you create this EC2 instance, it is going to create one normal user called as EC2 user. So home directory contains all the normal users information. Okay. Now one another question. What is the root user home directory? See, for a EC2 user, EC2 user, home directory will be slash home slash ec2 hyphen user. This is the ec2 user home directory. So like that, what is the home directory for the root user? The home directory for root user is slash root. So this is the root user home directory. Okay, so very important question, this one. Okay, see, go to that your home directory. If you want to go to home directory, cd tilde symbol, just you can type pwd. See, it is taking you to that home directory. This is your root user home directory. Clear? So another entry question, which is the Linux distribution and which version you are using? So I am using that RHEL 7.x 7.5 I am using, right? So some of the servers I am using that Ubuntu, so 16.x. Okay, so these distributions also very important, guys. Okay, so what is the command to search the empty files in current directory? Okay, so if you go to that so log out the root directory. If you want to log out, just type that exit command. Okay, if you see here, some files are there here, right? And some directories also there. If you see here, we don't have empty files. Let me create a one empty file. For creating the empty file, we are going to use the touch command. Touch. Okay, Mithun technologies dot sh. Okay, just if you type ls-l, if you see here, Mithun technologies dot sh is a one empty file. How can you say empty file? See here, size is 0, right? So in my current directory, I want to search empty files. What is the command? If you want to search files or directories, we are going to use the find command. Find where you want to search current directory. So dot represents the current directory. Okay, so you want to search the file. So type F, and here you see the condition. What is the command to search the empty files in current directory? Empty files, not the files. So hyphen empty. See here, in the DevOps directory, we have one file called as basket.txt. In the test directory, we have one file called as basket.txt. This is empty. And test directory, we can see that mithuntechnologies.com. This is one empty file, right? So here, see this one, mithuntechnologies.sh. This is what we have created. Okay, so like this, if you pass that condition empty, it is going to display that empty files. So if you want to display the directories, empty directories, you can use that D. See, it is displaying that empty directories. Okay, clear? Okay, so another question, what is the difference between absolute path and relative path? An absolute path begins with the root directory. So like this one, forward slash home Mithun ready slash devops.txt. So this is the path, absolute path for your file devops.txt. So absolute path will start with slash forward slash, and relative path starts from the current working directory. See here, dot slash devops.txt. Here if you see that currently this is our current directory, there you will see that one test directory. So cd test you can mention, right? This is the relative path. Now if you want to go to the temp directory, cd slash tmp. So this is the absolute path. So if you use like this one, this is the relative path. If you use this command now, you will get a error. So there is no directory called as temp in the current directory, right? See, no such file or directory. But if you specify that absolute path, it will be, see now you are in the temp directory, right? So absolute path starts from root directory, right? Relative path starts from the current working directory. Another question, what is inode? Inode is a data structure. It can contains your file or directory information. Okay, so inode is a data structure. It contains your file or directory information. What type of information it contains? If you see here, just type lsfnl. Okay, if you see here, file information or direct information. So what type of information? Permissions, links, username, group name, size, timestamp when it has created or updated. Okay, so if you want to display the inode number, each file or each directory, it contains unique inode number. So if you want to display that inode number, you can use that -i option. I means inode. See this one. This is a unique number. Each file or each directory contains. Right? But inode does not contains one information. This is very important question. In Linux, which of the following information inode does not contain? Anybody idea? File name or directory name. Okay, so file name or this directory name inode does not contain. This file name or the directory name which can be used by the human. Just we can able to remember this file name or directory. As a human, it is very difficult to remember this inode number, right? So these file names or directory names is going to used by the human. As a Linux operating system, the kernel is going to use these inode numbers to refer this file or directory. Okay, so you can subscribe my YouTube channel and follow my Facebook blog URL for more DevOps intro questions. So I will come up with some more questions and answers in the next video. Okay, so you can follow up my YouTube channel. So this is my YouTube channel, right? So here if you see that Telegram group link, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, blog URL. Okay, so I have created one Telegram which contains that more than 4,500 DevOps professionals are there discussing all the questions and related to the DevOps and cloud related. You can join. Just click on this one and you can join in that one. Okay, so if you have any questions, reach out to Mithun Technologies by the phone number which I mentioned here or through this email, and you can subscribe for more videos for the DevOps related and cloud. Thank you.